This is Team 3 Scenario 230 meeting, and I'm Natalie, and I'm in charge of sales, and I'm going to start by sharing my spreadsheet. So first, for the new Munich beer, I put production at 2,500 for every month. I kept production for Alley Cat the same, but April through June, I increased the price to 17, and then July and August, I increased the price to 18. And then for the Taj Mahal beer, I took down the production to 2,000 in January and February, 3,000 in March, 3,000 in May, and then 3,000 in September. And for Edgar Ale, I increased the price to $16.50 in December and January, and then $16 in November and February, and then March $15.50. And I didn't get any lost sales for anything, and I had an EBT of $308,500.
Okay, and then I'll share my screen. Okay, so for mine, I did Taj Mahal. I took the production sales down to 2,000, and then I brought it up a little bit to 3,000 in March, and then I took it back down in May to back to 3,000, and then I took it back down again in August. And then for Alley Cat, the production stayed the same from January till August, and then I took it down in September, and then I just kept taking it down from there. And then I also kept changing the prices for Alley Cat. I changed the price. I went up to 17 from April till June or July. No, yeah, June. And then I went up in July to 18, and then I went back down. And then for the new one, I didn't really do anything different for this. All the production stayed the same at 2,500, and so did the price. And then for Edgar Ale, I increased the price in the beginning of the year to 16, and then I took it back down. And then my final EBT was 313,933.
My name is Robin, and I'm in charge of production, and this is my spreadsheet. For Taj Mahal, I kept a pretty steady production amount for the beginning of the year. I increased and lowered prices depending on how much we had in inventory to avoid any lost sales. Alley Cat, the production amount varied a lot throughout the year. I tried to put in a more exact number to how much we can produce, like by multiplying by the capacity of the fermenters. And then for the new beer, I varied the production throughout the year and changed in the price. And I did that same for Edgar, and I was able to get an EBT of 350 grand by the end of it. And as I'm in charge of production, we are going to put in 2 of each beer for the beginning months. And I will also be observing the Munich, just to make sure it's producing enough at the beginning there. And that's my spreadsheet.